multiple packages delivered for the summer. They are working, so I'm glad they're going to get some AC.
Got a close friend that works at UPS, and he was telling me that it's not necessarily the cab where they're driving that's the problem, but when you go back in the back, it is just scorching
like an oven, I
hot
imagine.
in there. So hopefully that AC goes in the back too, if they're going to be putting them in. We've been talking about the haze. It's still out there. You can see it on our cameras. You can see it if you've been out and about today. It's coming in from Central America. This is when the winds pick up and they've got those agricultural burns to the south. The winds out of the south bring some of that into Texas, and we see that and feel that as haze or maybe an allergen to us. So this is going to be with us through the remainder of this week, maybe even as long as through the weekend. And you see these yellow circles. Those are all little air quality reporting stations that are showing up as moderate. So there's a drop in air quality. If you have some symptoms because of it, that may be one of the reasons why. And you can see on the tower cam how you get off into the distance, it gets pretty hazy fairly quickly, and the wind blowing in pretty steadily, 20-mile-per-hour breeze here in town, 93 out. But again, the dew point, that is gnarly. That is so high, the dew point up into the low 80s. And that's why the heat indices are so high right now. It's the dew point that is compounding those air temperatures and making it feel so much hotter than what the thermometer is reading. We don't have any rain in the region, just the heat-related advisories. There are going to be some storms to the north of here over the next few afternoons, but they're going to be fairly confined, it looks like, to the hill country region. We'll see maybe a little flare up tonight, another one Thursday evening, and then a few more on Friday going to be possible, but all that stays north of us. This ridge, this clockwise flow, that is getting a little closer to us, and the closer it gets, the hotter it's gonna be, and we're gonna add a few more degrees to the high temperatures into and through the weekend. So this gets fairly close to South Texas. This is all the way through Friday here of next week. Hopefully, this is a wish cast. We can push this to the west heading into next weekend and give us a little bit of quote-unquote relief with heat index values under 110. But until that moves away from us, it's going to be scorching hot here, near record warmth starting on Friday, with highs in the upper 90s flirting with 100. Heat index values, they're going to be 115 to 120. So very, very hot for the next 7 to maybe 10 days. Tonight, 79, a few clouds, not a whole lot of relief. The heat index might actually stay over 90 degrees all night long. Tomorrow, 97. It'll be sauna-like outside, a little hazy too. The heat index of 115 and a southeast wind 12 to 22 miles per hour. So some chop on the water. Not as nice as it was last week and the weeks before, but water temps are now jumping up into the mid-80s, 4 to 5 foot waves at a 7-second period on area beaches. And again, just brutally hot here, even for us. We're talking upper 90s to around 100 over the next 7 days. And the heat index, that's what really is exacerbating how it feels outside. 115 plus.
You can feel it as soon as you step out the door.
It is air you can wear and insta sweat outside, yeah.
You can feel it kind of trickling into the newsroom. It's toasty in here too, y'all. All right, Alan, thank you for all those